Hi, welcome. We are continuing with part two of So You Want to Make a Killer App and Not Get It Stolen. And I'm going to start by creating a third AI prompts text file. And I'm going to add it, just a blank file for now, to the GitHub repository just to review the steps. So cd document dev, is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. Atari, is it this? Yes, it is. So there we go. So I'm going to touch, which just means it creates an empty file. Third AI prompts txt, and then I use git to see what's been changed. And looks like I had made a change on this one from last time. And this is the one I just added, and it's untracked. So that's why you go git add. Then I go git status again. And now they're both there, and it's telling you what to do. You need to commit, so git commit, and usually they want a message. I just like, I don't know, whatever, added new prompt file. Okay. And then git push sends it to, whoa. Okay, I don't know what happened. Apparently I must have done something somewhere else, but anyway, that works. So now we should be able to refresh the page and see the empty, there it is, right there. If I click on it, it's empty. It has nothing. So that's what we're going to fill in for this video. All right, so here's what I have so far. I'm going to give this to Gemini. Take the musical notes recorder HTML file code and convert it all to Rust. Then give me back the code, split the file where it makes sense for good coding into multiple files as needed. Remember that we want GitHub Actions to do all the work, and all we want to do locally is just edit and use git commands to push to GitHub repo so it will kick off the build. So I am copying this. I am going to paste it into the same chat we've been using with Gemini because it has the history of what we've been doing. And then I want to take the files and drag them in. So I'm going to drag in this one. That's our code. And this is the build file just in case, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need to change it. And the config file. And I think that's it. I'll do the git ignore just in case. So that's it. We submit it to Gemini. Wait to see what it says. So I'll be honest, this took a while, and this is a paid subscription. I don't know that a free account would have gotten this, so it did a lot of talking to itself. Okay, so remember we have audio, and we have the canvas that displays the waveform, and it says those are deeply tied to the browser engine. Converting them entirely into native Rust requires writing a custom audio synthesizer from scratch by bypassing HTML. So basically, it's going to leave the audio and the canvas on as the web view too. That's what we've been seeing before, and it's going to try out do all the rest in Rust. So it is suggesting that we come up with this directory, and it's going to give us these three files. And then it made a change to this file. That's the change. So we'll take it, and that's the only change to that file. And then it made a change, and I expected it would, to this file. And unfortunately, folders that start with a dot meld file compare won't handle it. So I had to go to the terminal to do vimdiff. So we're going to throw that in there. Okay, let's see what's different here. So let's see, this is new. Let's get that, bring it over, and so we're going to remove the old one. And then this green area is all new, so we're going to bring that over. So let me see, MA, yank, paste it, and I think that's it. So we are good. And then we have to take the new files. The new files are actually going to be the files that go in backend, and it's the conversion of this into Rust. So we're going to stick them all in here. And the first one is main.rs, and then there's database.rs, and then there's melodies.rs, and I'll be back. Okay, here are the three files. I already have the code in there. So then the last thing is that our original file doesn't need to be as big because a lot of the responsibility has been shifted off to these three files. But what I would like to do is before we change it, let's copy it in the root, and let's call it, let's rename it to dot back at the end, just to have it. Okay. So now we're going to be back here. Let's pull up meld. Here we go. Here we go. Source, that one. And then we're going to go here, and it's going to be stripped down. So we're going to copy that, and let's look at the difference. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Let's hope. Wow. I don't know. This is where I don't like Gemini. Oh man. Well, we'll find out. Anyway, one comment. As you can see from our work here, we did not get rid of the HTML. There's still some code here. It's going to be up to you, and you can use AI to help you to decide if your intellectual property, your ideas, how much of them is in this code versus what was placed in the back end. Okay, let's see the damage we've done. So you go git status, and that'll tell you all the files changed. And sure enough, that's the prompt file I've been adding notes to. We definitely changed this one. We stripped down our original HTML. We changed the build file. So I remember I took that original file, made it, renamed it, put it in the root directory, and then we created this new directory. So, but without this, Git doesn't know there's 3 new files. So first, git add, then let's do git status again, and now it picked them up. There they are. So then git commit. Let's do a simple message here. We think this is ready to build, but we doubt it. Okay, and then git push, and there we go. And then we go to here and we refresh the page, and now we have a new directory. There it is. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. And if I just click it, there's our 3 new files, but I don't care too much about that. What I care about is, let's go to actions, and we have a build running with our note. See, that was our commit note right there. We think this is ready to build, but we doubt it. So I'll be back. I've decided to cut the video off right here because this is going to take a while and the video is getting long. So I'll see you next time, whether it worked or it didn't work. So we'll move on to I guess, part 3.